Hi, I'm Evan Meekins, and this is CSPN. As Coppell football heads into their first playoff game tonight against the Plano Wildcats, we ask the question, why is football so big in Texas? Arias dives deep to uncover a slice of life for many Texans.
Texas is the unofficial capital of high school football. Stats show that Texas high school stadiums have a combined capacity of over 4.4 million. In fact, our own Buddy Eccles Field is 2 times the state average. But what makes Texas football so much bigger compared to other states like California or Florida?
Coach Pell, can you tell me a little bit about what makes Texas football such a deeply rooted part of our culture here?
I just think historically, I think different sports throughout the country have taken root. And I think, for over a century, football has just been really just king in this state. Culturally, the other element of it that brings so much is there's so much pageantry to it because of the fact that there's so much involvement in football. I mean, it is, you don't just have football fans in the stands, you've got parents and fans of kids that are performing in our fine arts, it is our student council's involved, the number of folks that are there that are not even just there for the football game, but for everything that's in addition to, I think that adds to it.
It's one thing to talk about Texas football culture. It's another thing to feel it. For players new to the Lone Star State, the difference hits as soon as the Friday night lights come on.
Okay, Kareem, I know you moved here from Georgia, right? Can you tell me a little bit about what that difference looked like coming from Georgia and seeing the football culture there compared to Texas here?
Yeah, of course. So the culture here is definitely much bigger. It's a big part of the community and how people come and get together on a Friday night. It's much bigger than it is in Georgia. There's always sold out games here, and people really just show out for us.
Awesome, Kareem. And I'm sure that football is such an important part of our school and all the school districts around us as well. Talk about how that treatment is different here than in other states, like Georgia, for example.
I mean, definitely just because of the size of the districts here, we get a lot more resources, a lot more funding, and just the things that us as players we have access to, whether it's like recovery or just better equipment and the quality of training, it's much better here than it is in Georgia.
And for anyone who has experienced the energy on a Friday night, there's something about Texas football that's hard to put into words. Coach, when people talk about the phrase Texas football, what do you think this phrase represents to you and our community?
I say pride, all the way down to like college recruiting and like national rankings, like where our high school, our top 5, 6, maybe even 10.
Community, it brings people together. Friday nights, it definitely unites people. Support their team, whether they were alumni or they went to that school. It just brings people together always.
For KCBY, I'm Arias Eswaran.